You might not know this, but if you're over 50, what you eat for breakfast could be secretly affecting your circulation. Down there. Yeah, I'm talking about the one place every man wants flowing strong. Studies show that poor blood flow can quietly sneak in as early as your 40s and seriously impact energy, performance, and confidence. But here's the kicker. One simple morning habit could turn it around faster than you think. Before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Why? Because every week we uncover practical tips that can help men like you reclaim vitality, energy, and strength at any age. Don't let your health take a back seat. This channel is your shortcut to feeling unstoppable, starting now. Imagine waking up, feeling strong and confident, knowing that your body is ready to take on the day. That's not just motivation, it's science. And the truth is, what you eat first thing in the morning can either help or hurt your circulation. It's not about complicated routines or expensive supplements. It's about simple, smart choices that fit into your life. Have you ever noticed that some mornings you feel sluggish or a little off in the confidence department? Maybe your workouts aren't hitting like they used to, or the energy just isn't there? That's your body sending signals, and ignoring them only makes things worse over time. But what if I told you that the right morning habit could give your circulation a natural boost, improve your stamina, and even elevate your overall health? Today, we're going to break it all down. I'll show you exactly what to eat, why it works, and how to make it a habit without turning your morning upside down. And yes, this works whether you're 50, 60, or even 70. Blood flow is one of the most underrated parts of men's health, and getting it right can literally transform your life. So grab a notebook, pay attention, and get ready to change your mornings forever. And hey, drop a comment below if you've ever noticed your energy dipping in the mornings. Trust me, you're not alone, and this video might just be the game changer you've been waiting for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what breakfast to eat to support circulation, why it works from a science perspective, and how to do it consistently so you feel stronger, healthier, and more confident every day. Ready? Let's dive in. All right, let's get real for a moment. Men over 50 face a unique challenge that often goes unnoticed: circulation. And when I say circulation, I mean the blood flow that powers everything from your energy levels to your confidence. Yes, even down there. As we age, arteries naturally stiffen, blood vessels can narrow, and that daily boost of vitality you once took for granted starts to fade. But here's the thing. This doesn't have to be a one-way street. With the right approach, you can actually reverse some of these effects, and it starts with the very first meal of your day. You might be thinking, really? My breakfast can make that much difference? Absolutely. Think of it like this. Your morning meal is the spark that ignites your day. Eat the wrong foods, and you're sending your body sluggish signals, creating inflammation and slowing down blood flow. Eat the right foods, and you're literally opening the doors for nutrients to flow where your body needs them most, helping with energy, stamina, and even sexual health. And before we go any further, I want you to understand something. You're not alone. Millions of men hit this crossroads in their 50s and wonder why they feel less vibrant than they used to. The good news? Small, consistent changes can create huge results. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet, join a fancy gym, or buy expensive supplements. You just need to understand the science behind blood flow and apply it in a practical, easy-to-follow way. In this video, I'm going to break it down for you in a simple, step-by-step way. You'll learn exactly which foods give your circulation a natural boost, why they work from a physiological standpoint, and how to integrate them seamlessly into your morning routine. We'll also explore some surprising habits and tips that most men completely overlook, things that can make a noticeable difference in energy, mood, and performance. And let me ask you, have you ever noticed that some mornings you feel sharp, alert, and ready to tackle anything, while other mornings you feel sluggish and, well, a little less confident in certain areas? That's not coincidence. That's your body reacting to what you put into it. The breakfast choices you make could either fuel that energy or slow it down. So, stick with me here. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, practical morning plan that supports healthy blood flow, boosts overall energy, and yes, enhances circulation where it counts most. And here's a quick reminder. If you find even one tip useful, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Sharing your experience could help another man take control of his health, because this isn't just about you, it's about a community of men over 50 reclaiming their vitality. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to dive into the heart of the matter. We'll start with the first game-changing breakfast choice that science says can dramatically improve circulation. And I promise, you'll want to know this one because it's easier to make than you think. Let's kick things off with one of the most powerful breakfast foods for circulation, oats. Now I know what you're thinking, oats? Really? That's it? But hear me out because this isn't just some bland cereal recommendation. Oats are packed with soluble fiber, particularly a type called beta-glucan, which does wonders for your cardiovascular system. When you eat oats, beta-glucan helps reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that can clog arteries over time. And lower cholesterol means smoother, faster blood flow throughout your body. Yes, including the areas you really care about. Here's the science in simple terms. Your blood vessels rely on flexibility and proper flow to deliver oxygen and nutrients efficiently. As we age, plaque buildup can slow that flow. Foods like oats help counteract this by improving your arteries' health. Think of it as giving your blood a wider, cleaner highway to travel on every morning. And it doesn't stop there. Oats are also rich in L-arginine, an amino acid that the body uses to produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is basically a natural vasodilator. It relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and supports healthy erections. Pretty powerful for something you might usually pour milk over and call it a day, right? Now let's make it practical. You don't need to eat a giant bowl of plain oats. Try starting with a half cup of rolled oats cooked in water or milk, then top it with fresh berries, a sprinkle of flax seeds, or a handful of walnuts. Why these additions? Berries are loaded with antioxidants that fight inflammation. Flax seeds provide omega-3s for heart and vessel health, and walnuts supply healthy fats that keep your arteries flexible. You can even add a dash of cinnamon. Scientists have found it helps with blood sugar regulation, which indirectly supports better circulation. Here's a tip. Make it a ritual. Set aside 5 minutes each morning to prepare your oatmeal mindfully. Don't just eat it while scrolling through your phone. Focus on the flavors, the texture, and how it makes you feel. A little mindfulness goes a long way in helping your body absorb nutrients efficiently. Quick question. Have you ever noticed how some mornings you feel sluggish, bloated, or just off your game? Chances are, that's a sign your body isn't getting what it needs to optimize blood flow. Swap in this oatmeal breakfast for a week and pay attention to the difference. You might be surprised at how much more energetic and confident you feel, even in just a few days. And hey, if you've tried oatmeal in a way that's worked for you, drop a comment below. Sharing your tips can help other men over 50 discover simple ways to improve circulation without any gimmicks. Also, if you're finding these tips helpful, hit that like button. It really helps me know that this content is making a difference. So, oats are a simple, science-backed way to give your circulation a jump start in the morning. But here's the thing. One food alone isn't enough. We need to layer multiple strategies for maximum impact. That's why next, we'll talk about a breakfast booster that might seem unexpected, but is incredibly effective for blood flow and overall men's health. Now let's move on to something that might surprise you. Beetroot. Yes, the humble beet is one of the most potent circulation boosters you can eat in the morning. But why? Beets are loaded with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide, the same compound we mentioned with oats. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more efficiently throughout your body. That means better oxygen delivery, improved stamina, and yes, stronger performance in the bedroom. Here's the science without the jargon. As we age, blood vessel walls become stiffer, and blood pressure tends to rise. Nitrates in beets help counteract these effects by relaxing those walls and reducing blood pressure. In simpler terms, eating beets can make your blood move more freely, almost like oiling the engine of your body. And the bonus? Improved circulation doesn't just help down there. It boosts energy, focus, and recovery from workouts too. So, how do you actually include beets in your breakfast without choking down a raw root? Here are some easy options. Beet smoothie. Blend half a cooked beet with a banana, a handful of spinach, some Greek yogurt, and a splash of almond milk. Delicious, vibrant, and packed with nitrates. Beet oatmeal. Add small diced roasted beets to your morning oats along with cinnamon and nuts. Trust me, it works. Beet juice. If you're in a rush, a small glass of beet juice with a squeeze of lemon and a dash of ginger is a quick way to get that circulation boost. And here's a little tip from experience. Start slow. Beets are powerful, and sometimes they can have a strong flavor or affect digestion if you're not used to them. Begin with a small amount and gradually increase as your body adapts. Within a week or two, you'll likely notice better morning energy, improved focus, and a subtle but real difference in overall circulation. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you felt genuinely energized first thing in the morning? Most men over 50 struggle with that sluggish start, but adding a simple, natural booster like beets can make mornings feel almost new again. Think of it as flipping a switch. Your body knows what to do when it gets the right fuel. And here's a quick challenge for you. Try a beet-based breakfast for the next 5 mornings and observe the changes. Notice your energy, your mood, even how your workouts feel. Drop a comment below sharing your results. It's amazing to see how small adjustments can create noticeable improvements in just days. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying these tips. It helps more men discover practical ways to reclaim vitality without gimmicks or expensive supplements. So, oats gave us fiber, amino acids, and heart support, and now beets are giving us nitrates for nitric oxide production and improved blood flow. Together, these two foods set a powerful foundation for a morning that actively supports circulation. But we're just getting started. Up next, we're going to talk about a fat that's actually your friend when it comes to blood flow, a surprising ingredient many men over 50 overlook entirely. Next up, let's talk about a type of fat that's actually a circulation superhero: healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Now, I know what you might be thinking: fat is bad for my heart, but not all fats are created equal. The right kinds of fats, like monounsaturated and omega-3 fatty acids, can improve blood vessel function, reduce inflammation, and support better blood flow. That's right. These fats can literally help your blood move more freely and efficiently, which is exactly what men over 50 need. Here's the science in plain terms. Your arteries need flexibility, and inflammation makes them stiff. Omega-3s, found in walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, help reduce inflammation and support nitric oxide production. Olive oil, on the other hand, is rich in monounsaturated fats that protect arteries and improve endothelial function, the lining inside your blood vessels. Better endothelial function means your vessels relax more easily, letting blood flow smoothly to your muscles, organs, and, yes, those sensitive areas we all care about. So, how do you incorporate these fats into your morning routine? It's easier than you think. Nut butter toast, spread almond or walnut butter on whole grain toast, and top with sliced banana or berries. You're getting fiber, healthy fats, and a circulation boost all in one. Smoothies. Add a tablespoon of flax seeds, chia seeds, or even a small handful of walnuts to your morning smoothie. It's effortless, tasty, and powerful for circulation. Olive oil drizzle. If you like savory breakfasts, drizzle a bit of extra virgin olive oil over scrambled eggs or sautéed vegetables. The fats help your body absorb nutrients and keep your arteries happy. Here's a little story. I had a friend in his mid-50s who always felt sluggish in the mornings. He started adding a simple mix of chia seeds, walnuts, and a drizzle of olive oil to his breakfast routine. Within 2 weeks, he noticed his energy skyrocketing. He even joked that his morning confidence returned. And that's no exaggeration. Small dietary tweaks like this can have surprisingly noticeable effects. Now, quick question for you. When was the last time you really thought about the types of fat you're eating in the morning? Most men over 50 are still avoiding fats altogether, thinking it's the healthiest option. But in reality, skipping healthy fats could be silently sabotaging your circulation, energy, and even sexual health. Here's a simple challenge. Pick one source of healthy fat and add it to your breakfast every day for a week. Pay attention to how your energy, mood, and performance feel. You might notice subtle improvements that add up over time, and that's exactly the goal. Small, consistent steps that create lasting results. And of course, if you've tried adding nuts, seeds, or olive oil to your mornings and seen improvements, drop a comment below. Sharing experiences helps other men see what works in real life, not just theory. And if this tip resonates with you, hit that like button so more men over 50 can discover these simple, science-backed strategies. So now we've covered fiber-rich oats, nitric oxide-boosting beets, and healthy fats that improve vessel flexibility. These 3 morning staples alone can create a powerful foundation for circulation. But we're not done yet. Next, we're going to explore a surprising morning beverage that many men overlook, which can supercharge blood flow and energy. All right, let's bring everything together. Over the past several minutes, we've uncovered a powerful truth. What you eat and drink first thing in the morning can have a huge impact on your circulation, energy, and overall vitality. We started with oats, a fiber-packed, amino acid-rich breakfast that reduces cholesterol and boosts nitric oxide. Then we added beets, loaded with nitrates to help blood vessels relax and blood flow smoothly. We talked about healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and olive oil, which keep arteries flexible and fight inflammation. And we explored green tea, a simple beverage that supports blood vessel health while giving you a gentle energy boost. Now imagine combining all these habits into your morning routine. That's not just a breakfast, it's a morning ritual for your health, a way to actively support your circulation and improve your overall well-being. It's simple, it's natural, and it's backed by science. Here's why it matters. Men over 50 often overlook circulation until problems become obvious. But by the time you notice, it's harder to reverse the damage. The good news is, you don't have to wait for a wake-up call. By starting your day with these circulation-boosting foods and drinks, you're giving your body the tools it needs to function optimally, supporting energy, stamina, mental clarity, and yes, performance in intimate areas. Let's be honest, none of this is complicated. You don't need expensive supplements, fancy workouts, or extreme diets. You just need consistency, smart choices, and the right morning routine. And the best part? Small steps compound quickly. 1 week of mindful breakfast can lead to noticeable improvements. 1 month and your energy, mood, and confidence could feel dramatically different. So, what should you do next? Start by choosing 1 or 2 of these tips and adding them to your morning routine tomorrow. Maybe it's a bowl of oatmeal with berries and walnuts, a beet smoothie, or a cup of green tea. Notice the changes in your energy, circulation, and overall well-being. Then, layer in the other habits over time. The key is consistency. These aren't one-time hacks. They're lifestyle upgrades that pay off every single day. And here's the motivation piece. Taking control of your mornings is taking control of your health. Each choice you make signals to your body that you value vitality, strength, and confidence. And trust me, your body responds. You'll notice small wins, more energy, sharper focus, improved mood, which quickly build into bigger wins, better workouts, more stamina, and a stronger sense of self. If there's one takeaway I want you to remember from today, it's this. Your morning sets the tone for your circulation, energy, and confidence. Don't underestimate the power of the first meal and drink of the day. Make it count, and your body will reward you in ways that go far beyond breakfast. So here's the challenge. Commit to 1 circulation-boosting habit tomorrow morning. Keep it simple, track your results, and celebrate the improvements you notice. Your body and your confidence will thank you. All right, we've covered a lot today, and if you've been paying attention, You now have a clear roadmap for boosting circulation, energy, and confidence, right from the very first meal of your day. From oats to beets, healthy fats, and green tea, each habit is a small, simple step that adds up to a big impact. The choice is yours. Keep doing the same old routine and let your circulation slowly decline, or take action starting tomorrow and feel the difference almost immediately. Before you go, let me leave you with this thought. Health doesn't have to be complicated, and age doesn't have to slow you down. Men over 50 can feel energetic, confident, and strong, but it takes intentional, smart choices. What we talked about today is about more than just breakfast. It's about ownership of your health, taking small actions consistently, and creating habits that pay dividends every single day. If this video gave you even one actionable tip, make sure you hit that like button. It helps more men discover these strategies and reclaim their vitality. Drop a comment below, letting me know which morning habit you're going to try first. I read every comment, and I love seeing men share their wins, challenges, and results. Your experience could inspire someone else to finally take control of their health. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. This channel is dedicated to giving men over 40, 50, and beyond the exact tools, tips, and strategies to feel stronger, healthier, and more confident every single day. By subscribing, you'll never miss another video that could transform your mornings and your life. Finally, here's a tip to keep the momentum going. Check out our next video on insert next related topic, e.g., top morning exercises for men over 50 to boost circulation and energy. Pairing the right breakfast with targeted movement can supercharge your results and make you feel unstoppable. Remember, your mornings set the tone for your entire day, and your daily habits define your health. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how these simple choices can create a ripple effect that impacts your energy, circulation, and confidence every single day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take action, stay consistent, and reclaim your vitality, because the best version of you is waiting, and it starts tomorrow morning.